Welcome to Double D Do Business. Get ready for our quick dLog packed with insights and inspiration. Think, reflect, and join the conversation. Double D, your thought and positive agitation guides. Let's go.
I was just thinking about the power of language in the workplace, and it made me really think about it from a slightly different perspective. And I'd like to ask you a question. What's the language in the workplace that you use that your people are saying back to you? And because that language is so familiar, you don't even notice it. The familiarity means when they say it, you don't notice the impact it might actually be having. Here's an example I was thinking about. We were working with a client once, and all we heard from almost everybody in the business was about how busy they were. There were even other phrases like juggling things. I've got loads of things in the air. And you could almost predict what someone was going to say about not having enough time, not having enough, another word we don't like at RLC, bandwidth to get things done. And everybody was talking in this similar way. Now, there are many other language things. I imagine if people did the same thing with values or culture, how different your company could be if they actually gave language the same amount of focus. But when it comes to being busy or anxious or stressed or, stuff going on, there's, too many balls in the air type of thing, it really made me think about who stimulates that language. Most likely the person who's the leader or in the position of management who is talking like that. And then everyone around them builds rapport around it. They build team camaraderie around it. And suddenly, before you know it, that language is silencing other things. The other thing that made me realize in this example is that why do people tell you they're so busy? What is the intention of that expression? Is it one of, I want you to care for me better? Is it one for, I don't want you to ask what I'm focused on? Is it that I don't know what it is that I should be really focused on, that I can then stop saying I'm busy and actually say what I'm really doing? Because it's language that makes, for me, a negative impact on the way work is done, a negative impact on the way people find balance in their life and in their work, and a negative impact on all-round well-being of not just yourself, but others that are in your team or in your remit, who will feel the same levels of anxiety, all caused by language that is being played back to you that was started at a moment of being busy. And therefore, how easy is it to undo this? If you were to stop and say, the next time somebody tells you they're busy, if you were to pause and say, what are you busy with? Let's stop and look at that to see if we can do something different about this situation, become more focused, become more balanced, become more resourceful, use more supportive ideas to get past that moment, clean up the language, and to create a better place of working.
Thank you for tuning into Double D and our dLog. Remember to think, reflect, and share your thoughts with us too. Thanks for joining us on our quick dLog journey. Until next time.